January 1st, 2017 is the beginning of a new year, a beginning of a reset for some of you guys, the continuation of your journey for others. I love New Year's. I love the feel of something new and something fresh. So I'm excited for what this year is going to bring. Today was kind of a relaxing day for Kelly and I. We just kind of hung out at home, hung out together. You saw in the beginning of the video, we ended up having grilling out on the grill, having steak and baked potatoes. We did that for lunch and just kind of like, just had a really nice lunch and hung out. A little facto mundo about us and January 1st. So 7 years ago today, Kelly and I got married. Now in the state of Texas, it was not legal to get married, but we ended up doing a wedding, the whole 9 yards. Just did not have the marriage certificate to go along with it. But we do celebrate January 1st as an anniversary. And we chose to celebrate it kind of just relaxing and resting and spending time at home and just enjoying each other's company today. But one of the things that I said that I wanted to do today, no matter what happens, is get my butt to the gym. So it is now 9 o'clock. I'm getting ready to get a workout in. And today is going to be squats, so lower squat and deadlifts. It's like a heavy lower day that I'm doing. So I'll talk a little bit more about what programming I'm doing in a little bit, and just kind of talk about my goals for this year and all of that stuff. So gonna go get this workout in, guys. And it's the very next day. I got home from my workout and just crashed, totally fell asleep. But I wanted to talk to you guys about 2017. What are my goals for this year? What are my plans for myself? What do I hope to accomplish this year? One of the things that I mentioned earlier in the video is programming. So in 2016, I noticed that I didn't really have like a set program, that I was just kind of doing my own thing, doing what I felt like I wanted to do. And while that was great, I feel like lack of structure prohibited me from actually progressing or even really measuring that progress. So what I'm going to be doing is kind of a program, kind of writing my own thing. I looked at Johnny Candido and like what programs did he have, because his strength training program, like the 6-week strength training program, was probably the one thing that helped me progress tremendously. So I kind of wanted to go back, see what he had, you know, and then base my programming off of that. So what I'll be doing is a heavy lower, heavy upper, hypertrophy lower, and hypertrophy upper. So I have everything written down of like what I want to do, and I will be keeping track of my workouts and my progress as I'm doing it. So like last night's workout, while I did not have as much energy as I would have liked, I set a weight for myself that I knew was challenging, but I knew that I could get. So I ended up doing 135 pound squat for 3 sets of 6. Gotta like look back at my notes. 3 sets of 6. I did 155 pound deadlift for 2 sets of 6, and then I ended up doing 2 like optional movements. So I did leg press and leg curl, both of those 75 pounds for 3 sets of 12, and then cardio. Cardio is something that I want to improve this year, so I did 5 minutes on the stairs, and unfortunately with that, because of lack of energy, I ended up having to stop like 3 times. So I made a note of like, hey, this is, you know, what I'm doing, and I'm stopping and all of that, so I can see myself progress. So for my goals for 2017, one of the biggest goals for 2016 that I totally failed was hitting 199. Like, I want to get into Wonderland. That is something that I just really want to do. It's a goal that I set for myself, and unfortunately I let life get in the way and let things affect me and did not hit that goal. So that is a goal that I'm setting for 2017, is to hit 199. Like, as an adult, I don't know like when the last time I was 199 pounds. So I just want to do it. It's something that I want to do. I want to hit it. I want to get there. Find a program was a second goal of mine. So I've kind of like laid out my programming for this year, or at least what I'm starting with, and I'm gonna stick to that for a little while. I also want to try CrossFit. It's something that I've thought about for the last few years, and I feel like I'm finally at a point to where I want to give it a shot and I want to see what I think about it. I also want to get into cycling. So running is not something that I'm able to truly do. I used to do 5K races all the time and I love it. However, running is very hard on my feet. So I want to get into cycling. So I've already picked out a bike that I want to get. So eventually sometime this year, I'm going to get that bike and start riding. So I'm very excited about that. Also better my cardio. I feel like my cardio is terrible. So so I'm gonna, you know, work on bettering that and hopefully progressing with that. Just different forms of cardio, you know, the stairs, the row machine, cycling, like all of that stuff should help improve my cardio this year. I also, just on personal levels, I want to improve my balance, because balance is something that I'm struggling with a lot. That's kind of what I'm doing in rehab. And so I want to improve my balance. I got a ukulele for Christmas and I want to learn how to play. So I will be practicing that. I might show you guys like a little bit of that. But yeah, that's something that I want to do and want to accomplish this year. I also have a children's book that I wrote and illustrated when I was in college. And so I want to put that together and get that published on Amazon, on the Kindle store or something like that. So yeah, I want to get this children's book done. I've had it, like I said, for the last couple of years, and I really just need to get this done. Also, I want to, you know, save more and pay off more debt. It's one of the things I really want to do, and be just organized in life. So for Christmas, I got this book that Kelly's aunt like made me, and it's separated by month, and then it's separated by day. And so I want to like use this to keep track of my weight loss, to keep track of, you know, my accomplishments, my goals, my thoughts. So I will be using this a ton, pretty much every day. And then I also got this book, Year of the Doodle, where you doodle something every single day. So I will probably be putting this on my Snapchat. So that's something to look forward to. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, definitely do. And I'll be posting my doodles of the day, kind of thing. But really, like, I'm looking forward to 2017. I feel like this year is going to be an amazing year for me physically, you know, and just always improving myself and always striving to do better is really the whole goal of this year. So yeah, so hopefully I'll hit 199. Hopefully I will, you know, finish that book and just have a great year. I want to know, like, what do you guys, like, what are some of your goals for this year? So leave a comment down below. Let me know what some of your goals for this year are. And yeah, we will keep going, keep pushing, and keep believing. And I'll talk to you guys later.